What is going on, Hurdle fam? Jake Does Hurdles back at it with another Pokemon Go PvP video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Silph Arena's Cup for July. It is going to be the Architect Cup. So the Architect Cup is going to be a select any 6 of a select meta. So as you know, Silph metas are always select metas. And in this meta, shadows are permitted and megas are not permitted. So you can select from the following Pokemon. All battles in the Silph Arena are done in the Great League. And this is also going to be the Silph Arena Regionals meta. So without further ado, let's go into the PV Poke list and see what PV Poke's got for the Silph Arena Architect Cup. So as you can see, we've got Beware, Snorlax, Gyarados Shadow, Pelipper, Gyarados, Critterly, Munchlax, Beedrill Shadow, Snorlax Shadow, Golbat, Muck, Drapion, Drapion Shadow, Celio, Licky. Coming in at the top spots, towards the middle of the pack, you can see familiar names such as Trevenant, Dusclops, and Jumpluff. So this meta is pretty wide open. How you know it's a good meta is that Trevenant is at the bottom of this list. So as you can see, there's about 61 Pokemon in this list, and Trevenant's in the middle. That's a very good sign because that Pokemon is so overpowered in Great League, and knowing that it's checked by many things in this meta is a very good sign. I've had some fun with my battles so far, but the next best thing for us is to go into the meta guide and get a glimpse at what the meta is going to look like. So for that, we're going to use PvP Steve's meta guide here. I asked Steve if I could use it, so before you get angry, we talked about it. It's all good. If you guys want to find out about Steve's channel, go to PvP Steve on YouTube. Steve is the best Silph Arena content creator. Also a very good GBL content creator, but I know that he focuses a lot of his time on Silph Arena and has gotten a lot of people into Silph Arena just by his content. Also, you can find him on Twitter at PvPSteve1. So this is how the meta's sort of shaking up. You've got the grass types and the bug types down here at the bottom. You've got the sort of anti-bugs, anti-ice up at the top here with Poliwrath, Sandslash, Donphan, and so. Then you've got the flyers in the top left corner. Which is going to be Charizard, Pelipper, Golbat, and Gyarados. On the right, you've got the ghosts. On the right, wow, this is difficult. On the right, you've got the ghosts with Gengar, Haunter, Marowak, Bayonet, and Dusclops. In the bottom, you've got the normals and the flexes, like the poisons, such as Beware, Muck, Drapion, Snorlax. And then obviously in the bottom corner, you've got the ice types. So this meta is pretty wide open. It's not really RPSy. There's a lot of different arrows going on here, and I think this is a pretty good breakdown of how the meta is going to go in terms of filling roles on your team. And without further ado, let's get into some battles in the Architect Cup meta. I'm going to show you guys a couple battles between myself and my coach, Easily Done 27, who is also my teammate on Team Redside PvP, so you guys can get a glimpse of how this meta looks. Let's get into it. Hopping into battle number 1 here. We're going to show you guys just one battle because I feel this is a great explanation of how this cup is going to go. So we're going to lose lead pretty hard here. We're going to swap into our safe swap here, which is going to be Muck. Tanner swaps into Golbat, thinking that he got in at the right time so that he can avoid these Thunder Punches. Going to get the Thunder Punch off here. It's going to deal super effective damage to this Golbat. Golbat's pretty bulky, but he's not going to be able to avoid these Thunder Punches for long. It does about 50% damage here. Then we are in the situation where we kind of have to shield, even if it is Poison Fang. Tanner is also a very bright player, so he's not going to Poison Fang me, knowing it does not very effective damage. So we're just going to race to 2 charge moves here. We are going to get 1 Thunder Punch off, which is very clutch. Big time need it. And this is going to draw a shield. So hopefully we can pick up another shield or take switch advantage here. We're going to win the CMP tie if they are throwing, I believe. Throw a Thunder Punch here, which is going to, like I said, do super effective damage, and this is going to KO them. So we're going to flip switch here, which is good. That means we can lock the Poliwrath on the Beware. And hopefully we can get another move off here. I'm going to throw Thunder Punch because I thought that I wasn't going to get to Dark Pulse. I was correct. Probably should have thrown it one turn sooner. Maybe I would have won CMP, but I don't know if that's how it would have worked. So obviously we're going to come directly into our Poliwrath here. Shadow Poliwrath, by the way. Flex, flex, flex. And we're going to just farm energy. So we see that Gyarados comes out. We're going to let him know we have Ice Punch, so he gets fearful. This is going to do a pretty good chunk of damage here. Obviously, with Gyarados being a flying type and water type, it's going to be neutral. So we could go right into the Dilly Dilly. As you guys know, I'm a big Cradilly fan. So we're going to be playing this Cradilly in this cup, maybe, possibly. It was actually my coach, Easily Done 27, that recommended that I run Cradilly a long time ago in Labyrinth Cup. So have to give him credit. So we're going to try to race to the next charge move. I'm going to get Grass Knot off here, which is going to be doing super effective damage. I believe, if not super crazy neutral damage. I'm pretty sure it's neutral. Oh, man. Do I decide to shield her? No, I don't. So, obviously, we know the Beware is still alive in the back. I overtap on the Cradilly on the Grass Knot, so kind of stinks. Ideally, we need to just farm here. I know the Beware's energy dry, so I know I need to shield here. I decide not to. It's an Aqua Tail. Crazy plays, to be honest. Probably didn't need to do all that, but apparently the Beware was an energy dry, and he had a ton of energy, so that's how I know Tanner's such a good player. And that I needed to start counting more, because that would have cost me the game. So we get the Dynamo Punch off. This is going to do super effective damage. Definitely not neutral. And it's going to KO this Beware in an instant. And then we're going to have to fight to get to the Ice Beam here. Shields down, obviously. And then this is going to KO the Gyarados. And that's going to give you a glimpse into what this meta looks like, guys. So if you're interested in playing in this meta, get to your local Silph Arena community and get in those games because it's a great meta. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. We're going to be posting more Silph Arena content in the coming days. We're going to be posting more GBL content in the coming days. So thank you so much for watching. Once again, hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Twitch. Twitch is back to Jake Does Hurdles, guys. So find me on Twitch. That's the best place to see where I'm at, what I'm doing in terms of GBL and Silph. And then find me on Twitter. That's the best way to find out when my content's coming out and when I'm going live and stuff like that. So until next time, peace out, Herd fam.